Welcome back to Season 7 of my Philadelphia Eagles franchise here on Madden 23, and today we're in Week 10 taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Usually I would not watch a game that is against a 1-7 team, but they were led by former Philadelphia Eagle Jalen Hurts, who was a 73 overall. At running back they have a 96 overall Najee Harris, and then at wide receiver they have a 98 AJ Brown. He was traded there during the last offseason. They also have Jamil Bartow, who's an 84, and Chase Claypool has apparently returned to Pittsburgh and is an 82 overall. At tight end, they have an 88 overall Pat Freiermuth. On defense, they have an 84 overall Ronnie Carter, who is apparently a superstar X Factor, even only as an 84 overall. They also have a 91 overall TJ Watt, an 84 overall Devin Bush, and then they have a 91 overall Minkah Fitzpatrick. We will get to see the Eagles offense take the field first. Glenn McCutcheon lines up under center with Breece Hall in at running back from the 25-yard line. On the first play, it'll be a play action to Hall. Now he throws downfield, caught by Goddard, and that is no gain. Now a 2nd and 10. McCutcheon back in shotgun again. I believe that's Dalvin Charles in at running back now. He'll take the snap and look to pass. He throws downfield. That is caught for the first down by Doug Sutton, and he's brought down to the 42. McCutcheon going back under center now. Breece Hall is back in at running back. He takes the snap, and it's a handoff to Hall right up the middle, and Hall has some room to run and ends up with the first down into Pittsburgh territory, a gain of 11. McCutcheon back in shotgun on 1st and 10. From the Steelers' 47-yard line. It's a play fake to Charles. Now McCutcheon will throw downfield. That'll be caught for another first down, brought down to the 26-yard line. That is Jonathan Stern. The offense is rolling so far. 1st and 10 again. McCutcheon out of shotgun will give it to Dalvin Charles up the middle, and he will have another first down for Philadelphia, breaking tackles and getting brought down to the 14. McCutcheon goes back into shotgun again. Charles is still the running back. He takes the snap, Hill looks to pass. He goes to the end zone, and that'll be incomplete, knocked out of his receiver's hands. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Still at the 14-yard line, McCutcheon will line up under center. Breece Hall is the running back on this play. They give it to Hall, and he won't have much space. He gets brought down to the 12. That would bring up a 3rd and 8. McCutcheon back in shotgun, looking to pass. Standing in the pocket, dropping farther back, now going to the end zone, and that is caught in the back of the end zone by, I believe, Juan Jeffries for the touchdown, and we go up 7-0. Now we will see how Jalen Hurts and the Steelers offense operates. 1st and 10 from their own 25. They start with a play action to Najee Harris. Now Jalen going deep downfield and finds AJ Brown on the first play of the drive. A 24-yard gain. Now Hurts goes back under center again from the 49-yard line. He'll drop back to pass again. Rolling out to the outside. He's under pressure. He may just finally take off, and he will. He'll slide down to the 46. A gain of 5 to bring up a 2nd and 5 for Pittsburgh. Jalen goes back in pistol. Najee Harris still the running back here. He takes the snap and will look to pass. A quick throw to the outside will be intercepted by Sean Murphy. Bunting intended for Chase Claypool. Now Bunting down the sideline will get caught at about the 10-yard line. Philadelphia has an opportunity to go up by 2 scores very quickly. It's 1st and goal. McCutcheon will drop back to pass, and he throws to the end zone, and a touchdown to Devontae Smith will make it 14-0. Thanks to a sack from Spencer Hilton, the Steelers face a 3rd and 16 from their own 21. Jalen back in shotgun will take the snap and look to pass. It's a screen to the outside, caught by Najee Harris, but the blocking doesn't set up, and they will punt it away. Jumping into the Eagles' drive, it is 3rd and 3 from their own 49. McCutcheon back in shotgun. Dalvin Charles is the running back here. He'll take the snap. A quick throw over the middle is caught by Stern for the first down into Steelers territory. A 3-yard run from Breece Hall, and the next play brings up a 2nd and 7. McCutcheon out of shotgun will look to pass. Fires over the middle, caught by a wide open Dalvin Charles all the way down to the 20-yard line. On the very next play, we are back in shotgun. With Dalvin Charles still in a running back, McCutcheon will take the snap. A quick throw over the middle, caught by Charles again, and this time he gets down to the 10. It sets up a 2nd and 1. McCutcheon back in shotgun. Hall is the running back. He'll take the snap and look to pass. A quick throw to the end zone and another touchdown for Philadelphia. This one to Dallas Goedert, and we are up 21-0. On the Steelers' next drive, we are now in the 2nd quarter, and they face a 3rd and 15 from the Eagles' 34. Jalen drops back to pass, steps up, and then dumps it underneath to Najee Harris, but he will be brought down very short of the marker, and it should force a field goal try. So they will send their kicker out for about a 44-yard attempt here on 4th and 7. The kick is away, and this will be good, and they finally get on the board. We have driven down to the Steelers' 30-yard line. It's 1st and 10. About 8.5 minutes to play here in the first half. A handoff to Dalvin Charles will go nowhere. That's actually a loss of 2. 2nd and 12. McCutcheon back in shotgun. will take the snap and look to pass. Dropping farther back, now throws to the outside, caught by Charles, who will break a tackle and end up with a few positive yards. He turned that play into a big gain when it really should have been nothing. Now 3rd and 2 from the 22. McCutcheon will line up under center. Breece Hall is the running back. He takes a snap, gives it to Hall to go right up the middle, and Breece Hall will fight for the first down. I really did not think Hall was going to get it on that play. 1st and 10 from the 19. McCutcheon will drop back. It's a drop play to Hall right up the middle, and Hall will fight his way forward for about a 5-yard gain, but there is a flag down. Let's see if this is going to be coming back. Holding on the offense. So that will make it a 1st and 16 instead of a 2nd and 6. McCutcheon back in shotgun. Hall is still the running back here. He will actually send Breece Hall out wide, so now McCutcheon is the only one in the backfield. From the 24-yard line, he takes the snap, a quick throw over the middle, that is caught, and he'll be brought down about the 15. I believe that is Devontae Smith. An incomplete pass on the next play brings up a 3rd and 6 from the 15. McCutcheon back in shotgun. Will take the snap, and quick throw to the outside is caught for the first down by Devontae Smith. So 1st and goal from the 8. McCutcheon back in shotgun. He will send Breece Hall out wide. He is now the only one in the backfield. McCutcheon will take the snap and a quick throw to the end zone. That is incomplete, intended for Breece Hall. That brings up a 2nd and goal from the 8-yard line. Now Dalvin Charles is in the backfield. McCutcheon will take the snap and look to pass. Standing in the pocket, dropping farther back, throws underneath, cut by Teddy Austin. He's brought down to the 4. 3rd and goal. McCutcheon lines up under center. He'll drop back to pass, looking to go to the end zone. He fires, and that is another touchdown pass. This one to Jonathan Stern, and we are up 28-3. McCutcheon has 4 touchdown passes here in just the first half. The defense would force a 3-and-out, but now Philadelphia faces a 3-and-out of their own. It's 3rd and 14 from our own 36. McCutcheon will drop back to pass, go downfield. That is caught for the first down by Devontae Smith, out of bounds at the 39. That would take us to the 2-minute warning. It's 1st and 10. McCutcheon back in shotgun. Dalvin Charles is the running back. He'll take the snap and look to pass. He throws over the middle. That's caught by Devontae again, and this will be a short gain. Well, not a super short gain. It was still a gain of 6 yards. Now 2nd and 4. McCutcheon with another quick throw caught by Devontae, and this one will be a first down. A couple plays later, it is 3rd and 7. We have burned 1 timeout. We have about a minute to play here in the half. McCutcheon out of shotgun under quick pressure. Will find a man over the middle. That is Devontae Smith down inside the 10-yard line for a first down. 1st and goal from the 9. McCutcheon back in shotgun. Dalvin Charles is still at running back. He'll take the snap. Another quick throw caught by Jonathan Stern. Brought down inside the 5. But now Eric Stokes is injured for Pittsburgh, forcing them to burn a timeout. So it brings up a 2nd and goal, and the clock is stopped. McCutcheon from shotgun. Charles is the running back again. He'll take the snap and looking for another quick pass. Dropping farther back, throws to the outside, caught by Charles, but he is stood up at the 1-yard line. We get him out for 3rd and goal, give it to Keith Dalton, and Dalton will get into the end zone. Touchdown Philadelphia. We make it 35-3 right before halftime. We're going to jump a little bit later into the 3rd quarter. It is 3rd and 5 from the 43. McCutcheon will drop back to pass. He'll go deep downfield. That one will be caught and brought down to the 25-yard line as Jonathan Stern. Glenn McCutcheon has so far put on an absolute clinic today. 1st and 10 from the 25. McCutcheon will take the snap. A quick throw over the middle, caught by Devontae Smith. He'll be brought down near the 20. 2nd and 5 from the 19 now. McCutcheon back in shotgun. Charles is the running back here. McCutcheon will take the snap, looking to pass, and he throws downfield to a wide open Jonathan Stern, who will be brought down inside the 5. 1st and goal from the 3. Back in a goal line set. Keith Dalton is back in the game at running back. We give it to Dalton, and he will get met in the backfield and brought down. That brings up a 2nd and goal, and we come out in a shotgun formation. McCutcheon with Dalvin Charles in the backfield will give it to Charles, and he will fight his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. We are up 42-3. The Steelers may finally find the end zone here, though. 1st and 10 from the Eagles' 15. Jalen will take the snap, stand back in the pocket, under pressure, hit as he's throwing. That finds his man anyway, and he's quickly brought down. Only a 3-yard gain to bring up a 2nd and 7. Jalen comes back out in shotgun. Najee Harris is the running back. See where he wants to go here. He takes the snap and looks to pass. It's a screen to the outside, caught by Harris. He has blockers in front of him, but it does not set up at all. 3rd and 3 from the 8-yard line. Jalen back in shotgun. Harris is still the running back. 3.5 minutes to play here in the 3rd quarter. Jalen will take the snap, stand in the pocket, now throw to the outside, and that is tipped around and incomplete. He had 2 receivers in the same area, and neither one was able to catch the ball. That brings up a 4th and 3 and a 25-yard field goal try for Pittsburgh to make it 42-6. The kick is away and good. Philadelphia faces a 3rd and 10 and a possible 3-and-out from their own 25-yard line. McCutcheon will drop back to pass. Dropping further back, throws downfield, caught by Stern, and their drive will stay alive. Later on in the drive, we face another third down, this time 3rd and 3, with about 16 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. McCutcheon back in shotgun will take the snap, a quick throw to the outside, caught by Goddard for the first down. A couple run plays later, now in the fourth quarter, it is 3rd and 2 from the 29-yard line. McCutcheon lines up under center. Hall is the running back. That's where we go with it, right up the middle, and Hall gets the first down and more, brought down to the 21. Back in shotgun, Dalvin Charles is the running back, and that's where we go with it, right up the middle, and Charles has a lot of room to run inside the 10 and fights his way all the way down to the 6-yard line. 1st and goal, McCutcheon back in shotgun. Charles is his running back again. He'll take the snap and look to pass. He throws to the end zone, and that is another touchdown pass for Philadelphia. We make it 49-6 as McCutcheon has now thrown 5 touchdowns today. Well, it should have been 49-6, but apparently Jake Elliott missed the extra point, so it's 48-6. The Steelers now face a 3rd and 15 from their own 48. Jalen drops back to pass. He throws on the run deep downfield, and that'll be tipped out of the air and incomplete. Philadelphia faces a 3rd and 8 from their own 29. About 4 minutes to play here in the game. Fun fact, we have not punted at all today, so this will be the first time they forced us to punt. McCutcheon will take the snap out of shotgun. He'll throw over the middle, caught by Devontae Smith, and he won't get to the first down marker, so we will punt it away for the first time today. But they actually just hit our punter on it. Are you kidding me? Down 48-6. Why are you rushing the punter that hard? Automatic first down. But that would end the game. From there, we would run down the rest of the clock. Your final score today is 48-6. I had a feeling this game could be bad because they were like 1-7 coming into this. I didn't think it would turn into this big of a blowout though. AJ Brown really didn't do anything aside from the very first play of the game. He caught a 24-yard pass, and McCutcheon really showed why we replaced Jalen Hurts with McCutcheon in this universe. Final stats for today, Glenn McCutcheon goes 38 for 44, 390 yards and 5 touchdowns. On the ground, Breece Hall ran for 66 yards, Dalvin Charles ran for 46 and a touchdown, and Keith Dalton found the end zone. Receiving, Devontae Smith killed them, 12 for 118 in a score, Jonathan Stern 8 for 107 in a score, Dallas Goedert 7 for 76 in 2 touchdowns, and Juan Jeffries came in to make 1 catch for a touchdown. Over on defense, leading the team in tackles is Nakobe Dean with 7. In sacks, Josh Sweat got 1, Jordan Davis got 1, and Spencer Hilton got 1. And we got 1 interception today, which was Sean Murphy bunting. And now let's see how the Steelers quarterback played. Jalen Hurts goes 15 for 23, 151, no touchdowns, and 1 interception. Running the ball, Najee Harris, 46 yards on 10 carries, and receiving, Jamil Bartow was their best one, 5 for 59, or maybe it was AJ Brown, 4 for 62, but either way, nowhere near enough to get the win. In a Super Bowl rematch in Week 11, we take down the Colts 34-20. If you remember last year in the Super Bowl, we beat them 73-20, so you know at least it wasn't that bad of a beating for you, Indy. And let's see how everyone played. Glenn McCutcheon goes for only 148 yards, but 3 touchdowns. What happened? He went 9 of 23. Okay. Well, he didn't have a great completion percentage, but somehow threw 3 touchdowns. Cody Sweeney throws for 338 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. Running the ball, Jonathan Taylor goes for 99 yards, Breece Hall goes for 92, and receiving, Ricardo Dyson 7 for 118, Jonathan Taylor 4 for 86, Irv Smith 6 for 49, Tremaine Powell got a 49-yard touchdown, Dallas Goedert found the end zone, and Jonathan Stern found the end zone. Over on defense, leading the team in tackles will be Nakobe Dean yet again with 12. In sacks, we got 1 from Josh Sweat, and the players that got an interception were Nakobe Dean, John Herrera, and Sean Murphy bunting. I will be simulating the next game as well against the Giants, but the first thing I want to show you guys is that we lost this game to the Commanders in overtime. By the way, our only 2 losses this entire season have been in overtime, but since that loss, we are on a 5-game win streak currently. Following the game against Indianapolis, though, wide receiver Jonathan Stern gets an upgrade, and he has +1 to catching, 2 to deep route, 2 to medium route, 1 to spin move, and a new ability slot. And first round pick rookie safety Kadeem Kitchens also gets an upgrade. He gets +1 to awareness, 2 to man coverage, 1 to strength, and 1 to tackle. Sadly, our 5-game win streak would end in this week, but once again, we lost in overtime. So we are 8-3 on the season, and every single loss has come in overtime. That is just ridiculous. Glenn McCutcheon had 297 yards and 3 touchdowns, but also threw 3 interceptions. Al Keys, the Giants quarterback, throws for 4 touchdowns and 322 yards. On the ground, 91 yards from Tyquan Holmes. Dalvin Charles was our leading rusher with 21 yards. Receiving, Earl Hart, 8 for 114 and 2 scores. Christian Watson got a touchdown. Devontae Smith got a touchdown and 8 catches for 94 yards. Dallas Goedert got 2 touchdowns, and Justin Anthony got a touchdown for the Giants. Over on defense, leading the team in tackles today is going to be safety Kadeem Kitchens with 11. In sacks, Josh Sweat got 3, Jordan Davis got 1, Thomas Daniels got 1, and we got no interceptions. Following that game, even though he threw 3 interceptions, Glenn McCutcheon does get an upgrade point. He gets +2 to awareness, 1 to break sack, 1 to play action, and 1 to throw accuracy mid. Rebounding from our loss to the Giants in Week 12, in Week 13 we take on the Minnesota Vikings and get the win 34-10. And McCutcheon does not throw any interceptions today and throws 2 touchdowns. Their quarterback Bobby Colbert, a rookie, no touchdowns, no interceptions. On the ground, Breece Hall goes for 110 yards and 2 touchdowns. Dalvin Cook ran in for a touchdown. And then receiving, Justin Ross, 6 for 104. Devontae Smith, 8 for 98. Tremaine Powell got a touchdown. And it looks like Dallas Goedert caught another touchdown. Over on defense, leading the team in tackles is going to be this week Nakobe Dean with 7. In sacks, Nakobe Dean got 1, Jordan Davis got 1, Spencer Hilton got 1, and we got no interceptions as we saw earlier. In Week 14, we would take on the Green Bay Packers and get the win 41-21. McCutcheon, another 5 touchdown performance and no interceptions. Travis Clemens, 3 touchdowns to 1 interception. On the ground, no one did a whole lot. The leading rusher was Breece Hall with 58 yards. Receiving, Devontae Smith killed them, 5 for 134 and 2 touchdowns. But Jonathan Stern killed them more, 7 for 129 and 3 touchdowns. Rondale Moore was apparently the only one that showed up in the Packers receiving room. Now let's see about defense. Leading the team in tackles is a tie between John Herrera and Marquez Murray. Never mind, I don't care about the Packers defensive stats. John Herrera led our team in tackles with 8. Tackles for loss goes to Thomas Daniels and Spencer Hilton. Sacks, we only got 1 from Spencer Hilton, and then interceptions, Nakobe Dean got the only 1. Let's take a look at the playoffs right now. Currently, there are 2 11-2 teams in the NFC with the 49ers and the Lions, so we may finish like 14-3 and still not end up with the bye week, which would be absolutely insane. But we will have an opportunity to help our chances because the next game is against the 11-2 Detroit Lions in Philadelphia, and that will be the game that we watch next time. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will talk to you next time.